back in the front yard. This year has been demoralizing with the weather, not being able to get stuff out in the yard, falling behind on the beds, and being busy with stuff. This is what an overgrown vegetable patch looks like. Some stuff out and other stuff out, not done, and the protective barrier I put underneath the mulch doesn't seem to be doing a great job. I'm gonna have to pull that all out again. This is some of the stuff that I did get in. The zucchini, which are massive now. This is the yellow and orange zucchini. The onions, they look like they're swelling up. They're doing a good job of sizing up, so that's good. The beets don't look like they're doing anything. I did like 2 rows of them, and it's only a sporadic few that's showing up. The kangkong, that thing's hardy. It'll do, yeah, what it wants. I have to set out the Japanese beetle traps. They're out again. This is going to be celery when it matures. That's a dandelion, which I don't want. Okra, trying to do their thing. When I finally planted these out, I only had 1 leaf, but you can also see the leaf damage. So like I said, definitely have to put out the Japanese beetle trap. The cucumbers, I just lost track of these, and now they are obscenely large and yellow, so that's not going to taste good. Those ones back there aren't bad, but yeah, I have to keep on top of picking these. Flower bed seemed to have done its job. Like I said, I've just had so much stuff to do that I've fallen behind on things. That was a weed, but it's filled out nicely with the flowers that I have put in here. These ones, coneflowers, are perennials. I think that's a perennial as well. And a couple others in here. Everything else will get pulled out or die off because it's an annual. And once again, giant grass growing. So annoying. Okay, yeah, the tomatoes seem to be doing much better this year. I was concerned that they wouldn't even do anything because the state they were in when they were put out. But knock on wood, I don't see any blight so far this year, which is good. The sweet peas, because I didn't do the trellis, they've kind of flopped over, and something's been digging in the yard. There's a hole back there. I can't get under tomatoes to show you, but something's been digging in the bed. This is the first year I've seen obvious signs of pest damage, if not rabbit damage, so that's interesting. The peppers that were going to go in this bed, I don't know if they're going to make it out this year, which is a shame. 1 or 2 of them I might be able to keep on going inside the house, but we'll see what goes on with that. The other interesting thing, none of the lettuce that I planted and none of the carrots that I planted came up at all. They didn't even germinate. Those are the ones I decided to direct sow outside, and as part of my first experience direct sowing outside, I would have to say that sucks. Like not even one. Nothing came up at all. I pulled out, because the watermelons were growing in here last year, I pulled out, and I don't know how it survived the winter, a watermelon plant that just sprung back to life. So that's really weird. These are the cherry tomatoes. So I have to prop these up. You can see the yellow cherries there. So I have to prop this up because they're a bit leaning that way. So yet another thing that I wanted to do was put a trellis on this bed, and a trellis on that bed. For the tomatoes, this one was supposed to be for the snow peas and the tomatoes. But yeah, we'll see. And over there, that blank area over there was supposed to be for the potatoes and the 1 eggplant I have. Once again, I don't know if that's going to make it out this year. Yeah, I guess every now and then you have these seeds. Oh, this is a cantaloupe. one cantaloupe and one watermelon plant were planted here this year. Only the cantaloupe took off. The watermelon never did. I even planted additional seeds where that stake is, because that's where it was going to be, and it never came up. But the cantaloupe has taken off, so that's awesome. But yeah, as I was saying, I guess every year is different. Some years are more successful than others for one reason or another, and this year for me has not been the greatest. I mean, I did have some stuff that did come up, but considering what the plan was and everything, so far it hasn't turned out the way that I wanted. But such is life and such is gardening. I'm going to get back to my weed whacking to try to control the grass around the main area. Don't know if I'm going to get to weeding out the weeds and the grass in the actual garden area, but we'll see. Anyways, that's what I've been up to. Haven't posted in a while, but yeah, the vegetable garden has gotten me kind of, like I said, demoralized. But I'm going to keep going, because what else can you do? All right. Hope everyone has a great week. Talk to you later.